This segment of the first SL Voices virtual vendor and business expo is brought to you by Cielo, powered by REC. At Cielo, they know the struggles you face with slow internet speed and understand the frustration of spotty connections, offering both residential and commercial internet and telephone service at speeds from 25 megs up to 1 gigabyte per second. Welcome to tomorrow. Special thanks to Cielo from our team and all of our wonderful vendors and businesses for sponsoring this segment of the SL Voices Virtual Vendor and Business Expo.
This is Oh So Soft. Hi, Brittany. Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
I'm here.
There you are. I hear you. Look, look at the booth you have set up. Oh,
awesome.
Oh, it's great. It's great. It's great. Okay. So I want to apologize to you, and I want to apologize publicly to you because we did a major boo-boo. You were supposed to be on earlier. So you're going to go a little bit longer so that, get your time because you had 2 booths. And so let's just go for it. Go,
Okay,
Brittany.
well, yeah, thank you. I do want to extend a thank you to you and Adam for all that you've done for this. This is an amazing opportunity for all the vendors to be able to get their product out, especially right now during COVID when our small businesses really need some extra help. So thank you. I didn't get to see all of the vendors, but the ones that I did, wow. Animus Woodworks, I've seen their product firsthand, and it is beautiful. I love the candle holders, which are perfect for Mother's Day, which is coming up. And I don't know if anybody saw Susan Grimes with the
the
I don't wear a
camis.
bra.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm calling her soon.
I bought some recently, and I was like, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna try it. And yeah, I was floored. It actually sucks up my back fat, which has been increasing over the years, and I love them. So if you have an opportunity, definitely check that out.
Yeah.
So I'm Britani Ulrich, and I have Oh So Soft, all natural lotion bars. I have been in business for a little over a year and a half. I was in banking before. It didn't really go well with my personality. And so I quit and started this business, and I absolutely love it. It's been successful, and I'm happy. I'm happy with what I do, and I'm happy that I get to meet so many really cool people along the way.
Well, it shows on your face, and it shows in the way that you are towards other people. Your happiness, your spirit just shows right through. Love it.
Thank you. My kids don't always get to see that.
Well, sometimes our children need to grow up. I'm a lot smarter mom now than I was 10 years ago. I haven't changed.
It definitely you kind of grow with them, unfortunately. I have 3 teenage boys, and they're all over 6 feet tall, and they're hungry. So when I'm not making product for my business, I am cooking for them. I'm feeding them. So Oh So Soft. What is a lotion bar? If you're not familiar with what a lotion bar is, I wasn't. I bought one and I was like, okay, what is this? And it fell to the bottom of my purse and it lived there until I threw it away. So it's a different concept, but once you understand it and you start using them regularly, you'll never go back to liquid lotion again. Basically, they're just like liquid lotion, only without all the fillers. So the fillers for liquid lotion include water. There's a ton of water to make it liquid. Chemicals, which we do not need on our skin, and alcohol, which is strange. So next time you read the back of your lotion bottle, label, check it out. See if you can actually pronounce what's in there and what you're putting on your skin. My product is completely all natural. My lotion bars are made with basic ingredients. I use raw, unrefined shea butter, beeswax, coconut oil, and essential oils if possible. Some of them are fragrance oils because those scents don't come in essential oils. So this is the first one that I ever made, the original. You can see that. Yes.
Yes.
It's lavender lemon. So it comes in a reusable package, which is also important to me. You can reuse these little tins for multiple things, or you can contact me and I can refill them for you too. So I have a funny story about how I came to the name of the original. I was like, okay, what am I going to name this first one? I think I'm going to name it the OG. And my kids, my boys were like, no, Mom, no, you can't name it the OG. It's not what you think it means. What does OG mean? So I had to Google it. And they were right. I did not want it to be named the OG. So it is the original. The lavender and lemon is a beautiful fragrance combination. It has a little bit of zest from the lemon, and then the lavender is very calming and soothing. And it's a subtle fragrance, which is nice. I like that. So when you get your bar, all of them have a seal on them, which I hand seal with a little heat gun. And then they are individually wrapped. So you would take yours out, unwrap it, and then you have your bar. You're like, okay, what do I do with this now? So you just rub it on your hands or wherever. It's good on your skin anywhere. A little goes a long way because it is concentrated. So it's not greasy, but it will get greasy if you just like really glob it on, and then it takes a while for it to absorb. Oh, so nice. I know you can't see my hands, but that's a big difference for mine when you're getting older. And especially for people that are washing their hands 1,000 times a day, at least I hope you are, you need something by the sink that's all natural that will help rehydrate your skin. It smells so good. My favorite. So, Martha, have you used the lotion bars?
I have not. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I take that back. I have sampled them at your booths, and instantly my hands did feel better. Yes. Yes, I
Okay,
have
well,
sampled them.
That's okay, and I appreciate your honesty. So afterwards, give me your address, and I'll mail you a couple as a thank you for putting all of this together, because I appreciate it.
Bless your heart. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I do have the original, and then I have sweet, sassy, spicy, and sublime. All of those have different fragrances. And then I have some specialty ones. And I will mail Adam one of my special ones, and it is called Man Hands.
Got it.
So Man Hands is a teakwood scent, which is more earthy and manly. It's what my boys use and my husband uses because they don't want to smell like lavender or strawberry. I wouldn't mind, but you know, they don't want to smell like that. So the teakwood is one of my favorites. They also use those, especially my husband. He gets deep cracks around his, I don't know, around the fingernails, and then also in between here in the creases, and then they split, and sometimes they bleed, and they're very painful. It's like a major paper cut. And he has been using that, and it heals them right up. It takes a couple days, of course, but they do heal, and they're all better. He is so funny because he was like, well, maybe I'll try some of that because the super glue isn't working. I'm like, I make lotion. Are you serious? So he also likes it because small pocket size. He can just throw it in his pocket. It's not a big deal. It's still cool for a guy. You know, they're kind of different that way. Another one of my most popular ones, especially last summer, was Bug Off.
Mm-hmm.
What is Bug Off? This is an essential oil blend to combat all of our flying insects that we have here in the Southwest. Last summer, I could not keep this in stock. We keep them when we go camping. You'll see a little picture of my son when this is over, when they show my website and everything, and he's on there holding it up because he loves it. My boys are like, where's the Bug Off? Where's the Bug Off? So why would you want an all-natural Bug Off? Well, you don't want to be spraying yourself with off. I mean, we still do because it's easy, but off and other things have DEET and other chemicals that cause cancer, and that's kind of a problem. So this is all natural, and it works. We use it. It works, I know, on mosquitoes, deer flies, horse flies. I went to an event and was swarmed by horse flies, and I quickly rubbed it all over me, and I was fine. No-see-ums and also biting flies, which are a strange thing out here. People in other parts of the country, like in the South, like from Alabama, places like that, they've asked me if it works on their bugs. I have no idea. I'm sure it would probably help, but their bugs are like 10 feet long. So, you know, I don't know.
I'm originally from Tennessee, so yeah, we give our bugs license plates so that we can, you know, give them tickets when they break a rule. So
yeah. So I don't know if it would be effective on, you know, license plate bugs or not, but I know that it works in the Southwest, and we definitely need it out here. Another special one that I have is called Burnout. There we go. So Burnout has an additional ingredient. It has aloe vera oil. So if you need extra hydration or extra healing, like on the soles of your feet, especially in the summer, they get those calluses, it really helps on that. But I also called it Burnout for the sun. So if you get a sunburn, this will prevent it from going into all of the peeling stages, and if you don't catch it before then and you're blistering, you can put it on and it will speed up the process because it has that aloe vera gel in it. Yay! I love it. Yes. Also, last year, everyone was asking me for CBD relief.
Oh,
so
CBD. Okay.
CBD. It's everybody, it's the big rage right now. And so I was really reluctant to try and add it because I wasn't that familiar with it. And there is a lot of misinformation. Everybody's stuff is the best and they're all experts, and I was a little overwhelmed. So I did about 6 months of research before I felt confident to put it in my product. And when I first made it, it didn't work. So I had to keep adding and adding and adding. So I had to put quite a bit in each bar until it was effective for my family. Once it worked for them, then I put it on my table. So if you're not familiar with CBD, it is good for inflammation and pain. I've been crocheting a lot lately because we've been on lockdown, and so I'm constantly doing this, and my joints get stiff and they hurt by the end of the day. So my friend is like, put some of your CBD on there. Like, oh yes, of course, I have some of that. So I rub it in, and about 15 minutes later, my hands are good to go, and I'm back to doing whatever I need to do. So I try to keep the costs down. Yeah, those I sell only for $25. For that amount, if you go to a store, get it online, they're $50, but I can't consciously sell them for that. Yeah, they cost me a lot more to make, but I do want to help people. That's kind of my thing. So if you have never tried it, the price is reasonable to give it a shot and see. Like, look here. Okay. So since I have a little bit of extra time, I'll go ahead and talk about some of my new products that I just recently have started. It's been fun. I love my lotion bars. Oh, they are in 14 different stores now in Durango and Ignacio, which is really cool because all the tourists can pick them up and they love them. But of course, all the stores are closed, so they're not restocking. But I have plenty online. My website is ohsosoft.net, not .com. It was taken. So it's ohsosoft.net. And when you order lotion bars, you order 3, I will throw in 1 for free. They're $7 a piece. So I thought that would maybe help you guys out and give somebody else a little treat to help hydrate their hands since we've been washing them so much. Okay, so my new stuff. I get excited.
I am too. I want to see it.
Okay. These were really a pain to make, but I love them. So this is called Me Time. These are salt scrub cubes. I even tied a little thing here on the side. This is fun. My mom ties all the bows for me. She is so sweet. I adore her. She helps me tremendously. So, salt scrub cubes. This is what they look like. This is 2 of them. But you would just use 1. You wet your hands, and then you take 1, and you just mash it up in your hands, get it all nice and lathery, and then you wash them off. So why a salt scrub cube? So there are Epsom salts in there, which give your hands a little exfoliating and also help get rid of that extra grime and extra layer, like you've been gardening or doing something in your car. My son does a lot of work on his truck. He's really into that right now. So he just comes in and he grabs one of these off the counter, scrubs it all up, takes all the grime away. But I've also added, of course, my shea butter and coconut oil. So your hands will be nice and soft afterwards too. So it's like a miniature manicure all in one, and they make a great gift. There's 17 to 18 cubes in each one. And currently I have 2 scents because they're my favorite. The lavender and lemon and rosemary and mint. They are $10, but of course online they say $9.99 because I was told that psychologically that's better for people. But they're $10, and I do ship them, and I have plenty. Also, if you have somebody who has been isolated for a while and they need a little pick-me-up, I can mail them out, and I have little gift baskets. Just let me know, and I can put it all together and send out a care package with a nice lotion bar, a little scrub maybe. I have some other things that might cheer them up.
Well, that sounds like a really nice gift to give to somebody. So, anyone listening, you need my address, call me. I'll let you know what it is.
Here's a poster. Like, this is what I want. I want to get salt scrub cubes and lotion bars. No. Well, but don't forget, these are good for men too, like the man hands. That's a great one for men. Also, Sublime is a rosemary mint, and then everybody needs a CBD because we all have somewhere where we have aches and pains.
Yeah.
My dad uses it on his back. He had back surgery, And he was taking a lot of painkillers in the beginning, which, as you know, causes all kinds of other problems with your constitution, etc. So now he just uses this on his back. He just rubs the bar on and he's good to go. So I'm happy that I can help my family too.
That's fantastic.
Thank you. Okay, so the next last product that I've introduced is, let's see here. Okay, this is hair oil. Everything that I make is a little bit different, and it all needs explaining, which is probably a mistake on my part for my business, but I love all the products, and I wouldn't be selling them if I didn't. So what is hair oil? So I asked my mom if she would try my new hair oil, and she said, no, I am not putting oil in my hair. Why would I do that? And I'm like, okay, you have to try it. So if you're not familiar with hair oil, you just take a little bit, and a little goes a long way. There's a tiny bit here, a couple drops. Rub it between your hands, and you just go like this. And I put some on this morning. It really gives my curls a little boost. And it also helps with the dead ends and the split ends, which we all have those right now because nobody is getting a haircut except for themselves. And you, Martha, who's trying to cut your bangs by yourself, good luck with that.
Not going to do it.
I really do hope you're successful.
I'm not going to do it. Adam has offered to get the hedge trimmers out. He has. He used the term hedge trimmers.
Okay, well.
Yep, but we're still married, so it's okay.
Yeah, I'd love to see before and after pictures of that. So
not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Okay, you're like, no. So we made the hair oil again with all natural ingredients. And it's safe on your skin. So if you notice, I just rub the rest of it right into my skin. And now my skin has a little extra moisture, which I love because in the Southwest, it is dry here.
Yes.
And I swear, we all age 10 years every year because it's so dry, it's shriveling up like prunes. But our hair needs extra help too. So this is a leave-in oil. You don't have to wash it out. Some of them that you buy, it's a treatment and you keep it in for a while. Well, I am too lazy to do that. So I needed something that I could just put in and go. So when I was researching this, I found out that you have to use high quality oils. They have to be organic. They have to be cold pressed. And I personally, I think organic is great, but I don't always participate in the all organic thing. But in this case, it is essential in order for them to last longer and so that they'll be nice for your hair. So I'm going to read the ingredients. I have avocado oil, jojoba oil, castor, which actually just a tiny bit of castor does help with growth. So if you need a little growth or you're starting to thin out anywhere, and this happens with women too, you can rub it more into the scalp. And argan oil, which is also called Moroccan oil. That's all the rage right now. And it is a very lovely oil, by the way. So I mix all of those up and then put them in. Freya is for women. And it comes in 3 different sizes. So this is the giant lifetime supply size. I would only recommend this if you are already familiar with hair oil. If not, it's way too much. It's $25, which is actually really, really good buy, but it's a lot. So the regular size, this one is 15. That is what you typically would want. You keep it out of the sun, keep it next to your sink, and just use it a little bit after you shower. It's best when your hair is wet, but you can use it when it's dry. And then I have the little travel size. I actually did take this with me when I was traveling, and like before all of this, I did do a little traveling, and it was great. I just threw it in, and I was ready to go. My hair didn't have frizz because I actually flew down south. I was like, oh, I actually look like a normal person when I'm traveling now, right?
Yay.
I know, I wasn't like, which my hair does because it's curly. So I also made one for men. So this is Valhalla. See the little Viking guy there?
Yeah.
That's in my favorite scent, teak wood, which of course matches the man hands. So that I'm calling a beard oil. So it's basically the same ingredients, only it's a different scent, and there's a little more castor in it. But beard oil is really nice. I would show you, but I shaved my beard this morning. I actually shaved it. And
I did too. I did too. Yeah.
I plucked my eyebrows too. They can actually see me a little bit. It keeps your beard from doing the flyaways, and it's nice, and it's not super oiled down unless you use too much. Remember, a little bit goes a long way. And it helps with growth, and especially, curly hair. Your beard hair is different than head, right? Head, I guess it's all head, but beard hair is a little bit different. It's a little coarser, so it helps keep it maintained, and it also helps it keep it clean because you can kind of work your fingers through it easier once you use the oil. Love it. When I was at the Crane Festival, I had a couple of I'm not old timers, but guys that worked in construction or in farming, and they had big beards, and they were like, what? And I made them try it just for fun, not to buy it. And one of them brought back 3 more of his friends. It was so funny.
How cool.
I know. And they all they're like, whoa, okay, because it's a new concept. And they're like, okay, I think this is good. And I'm like, all right. It was fun. So if you don't have a beard, you can also use that on your head, which is what my husband and my boys use. They don't use any styling products anymore. They used to use a gel and then a little bit of hairspray. They don't have a lot of hair, but something to kind of keep it maintained. Now they just use 1 drop of this after they get out of the shower. Then they rub it through, and it's easy for them. They can fix it, and they're good to go. And it smells good.
Yay.
I know.
So,
yes.
I was just going to say, thanks for being here. Have you got anything else to show us?
No, that was it. That was
That's
my
it.
last
Okay.
time. I'm done.
Yay, good. Well, I'm not good. That was bad. Oh, bad. You did a great show, and I love seeing all your products, and
Thank
and I have sat here and spent my entire stimulus check on this show today in my head. So I'm gonna have to,
Yay.
I'm gonna
Well,
have
that's
to.
it.
I'm gonna have
You're
to take.
helping people.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to take my wish list and okay, this is what I wish for. Now, what can I do? So yeah.
Yes.
But
Well,
yeah.
be sure to send me your address because I'd like to send you guys a couple of thank you gifts.
Oh,
And if I can briefly do a recap, the lotion bars, the regular lotion bars, these are $7. The shipping is $4.50. It doesn't matter how many you get. If you order 3, I will throw in 1 for free. It's a special just for this one. CBD relief is $25. The salt scrub cubes are $10, $9.99. And then the hair oil, $25, $15, and $10. My website, again, is ohsosoft.net. And I can't wait to hear from you guys. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye, Brittany. Have a great day. Have a great day. Great weekend.
This segment of the first SL Voices Virtual Vendor and Business Expo is brought to you by Cielo, powered by REC. Cielo is the Valley's premier fiber optic broadband internet service provider. Their state-of-the-art network will put connection at your fingertips. At Cielo, they're not just offering broadband that unites those here at home, but the world. Welcome to tomorrow. Special thanks to Cielo from our team and all of our wonderful vendors and businesses for sponsoring this segment of the SL Voices Virtual Vendor and Business Expo.